Hi everyone, I'm Rob and welcome back to the Tottenham Hotspur Career Mode. Now we begin episode 13. We're absolutely flying through this series. But we begin this episode with a transfer offer for Michael, Michael, I'm not sure how the Dutchman pronounces his name, but it's 1.05 million, which is pretty good. I'd say that's fair. So hopefully, I'm just going to say Michael Vorm will hopefully be on his way to Sheffield United. We'll see if that gets accepted over time. But next up, we have to check what I've done with the new centre-back situation. So, of course, Sanchez will be dropping to the bench. But in the meantime, I've sent out a GTN scout, as mentioned in the last episode. And these are all the players that I've unearthed from that scout report. So, of course, Umtiti and Laporte, we've already gone through them. Jonathan Tah, he's gone to Valencia, but he has a release clause of £90 million, which we can afford. But really, is Tah, Romagnoli, are those kinds of guys going to be good enough to be in our starting 11? No. So we're going to remove Tah and Romagnoli, or Romagnoli and Tah, which leaves 86 plus rated players here. I want to go for a defender that has the mind, and De Ligt is a great centre-back, but he's just a bit too young for my liking, so we're going to remove him from the shortlist, which leaves Umtiti, Laporte, Schuler, and Skriniar. Now, all these guys I absolutely love. Umtiti and Laporte. Now, I've basically gone through this last episode, at the end of the last episode. Umtiti is just a generic signing on career mode. He's a fantastic young centre-back that a lot of people just like to sign. So I don't know if I should hop on that trend and just sign him because he's a beast. Whereas with Laporte, very, very good. Again, 26 as well. 89 rated, he's the best here. But the thing is, I've already signed Silva from Man City. Now, I think I'd probably go with Laporte if I had signed anyone but the Man City player in Bernardo Silva. But I just don't see myself signing Aymeric Laporte, to be honest. He would be the most expensive, 92 to 107 million. I think that's what it was, 137 million. Holy crap. But we have added Nicholas Schuler and Milan Skriniar to this list. Now, Skriniar is one of the most signed centre-backs in career mode, particularly from last year. So I don't really know who I want to go with, to be honest, guys. It's particularly between these three here. I am just going to go ahead and remove Umtiti. He's a great centre-back, but I don't see myself signing him. So we've got three centre-backs here, all of different nationalities, French, German, and Slovakian. I really don't know who I'm going to go with, guys. So, guys, I have decided I'm going to go with Nicholas Schuler, or Schul. I'm just going to call him Schuler. He has an £80.2 million release clause. I'm tossing up between paying that and just, getting it out of the way, or offering a normal offer, you know what I mean? Skriniar's my second choice, and then Laporte, just because I've already bought Silver off Laporte, but I love Laporte, man. He's so good. But Schuler, do I pay his release clause up front? No, I don't. But if I get like a deal over 80.2 million, I'm not going to be too bothered about it. But of course, I'd probably offer 79 million to start off with. Although, maybe I could get away with... We'll go 75 first. What are they going to say to that? 89.8. So that's not actually bad. So we aren't gonna have to pay too much for him. We'll bring this down to 78 million. What are they going to say to that? Alright, so they do want 89 million for him. So we'll ask for 80 million now. What are they going to say to that? 82.4, we're really getting somewhere. So yes, it would have been cheaper paying his release clause, but come on, it's really not much difference. We'll go with 81 million, see what they say to that. They've accepted it. So we have an £81 million deal agreed for Nicholas Schuler. So let's get into the negotiations, guys. £81 million. Alright, so He's probably going to want a bit more. Well, he will actually want to be on more wages. He's increased by about 2 overall, I think, since the career mode started. He's gotten older. He's moving to the Premier League, where wages are often a bit more. We're going to offer important, but I think he'll want crucial. He does want crucial. Alright, that's all good. We'll accept that. Sorry, I keep coughing every time I record, guys. My throat's a bit sore. 4-year contract, I think that's absolutely fine. Indeed it is. And we're going to disregard a release clause. Oh, so he is willing to take a pay cut. Really, really strange that. But we're going to offer 130k and we're going to reduce that to 900k. Let's see what he says. There you go, it's another one of those, it's not quite what he was hoping for, but he's going to do the deal. So welcome to Tottenham Hotspur, Nicholas Schuler. What a signing that is. And of course, guys, Nicholas Schuler is going to get the number 5 shirt in replacement of Jan Vertonghen. I want to win the Premier League this season, guys. I want to do it in scintillating fashion. Does the team have what it takes to win the league this season? A bit ironic. The title is a requirement. With these players, we can win it every year. Confidence is the main thing. There is no doubt that that is the best answer. Bernardo Silva's arrival from Man City put a real superstar in your hands. What do you expect from him in his debut against Norwich? Well, he won't start because he's a new signing, and I know he's been in the Premier League, but I won't start him just yet. I don't want to rush it. But I will say that it can take a while to settle in, which means that I will not be starting him. So I'm being honest there. But at least it makes him happy too. Does Silva's arrival to Spurs mean that Lamella's days are numbered? These are pretty good questions for once. I'm faced with tough choices. I've got no worries about upsetting players. There's no room for error. I'll say I'm faced with tough choices, even though Bernardo Silva, of course, 9 times out of 10, he goes in front of Lamella. Unless Lamella ends up being our best player this season, of course, I will play Lamella. But that is the press conference done. Let's get into the start of the Premier League season 2020-2021. Actually, first, maybe we should check our fixtures. So, in August, we have Norwich at home, Bournemouth away, Leicester at home, and then Chelsea away. So the last 2 games of this month are definitely going to be very hard. Then we have a nice break before Crystal Palace at home. We then have Everton at Goodison Park, very tough game. Then we have Brighton. So 3 games in the Premier League in that month. Jesus Christ. Then Arsenal at the Emirates at the start of October with a week's break before West Brom, West Ham, Fulham. November consists of Cardiff City, Wolves and Burnley. Then we have Watford at home, Liverpool away, Newcastle midweek, and then City at home. So that's going to be tough. Then United away, Burnley again, and then Wolves. Then in January, we start off with Bournemouth, Norwich, Man United, and Liverpool. A few home games in there as well. Then we've got Watford away, Cardiff at home, and then we've got Fulham away. Then it's into Everton, Palace, and Chelsea. And then we end the season with about 6 or 7 fixtures consisting of Leicester, another North London derby with Arsenal, Brighton and West Ham, West Brom, Man City, and Newcastle United. So this first game of the season, we were awful. I mean, don't even ask what happened here. I don't even know myself. After that, we created a chance. Fabian with the shot that gets saved. Fabian was actually really good today, so hopefully it's a sign of things to come. But Son finds Harry Kane, who smashes it into the back of the net. The captain gives us an equaliser after conceding a disgraceful goal. And then Kane shoots, it's saved, but from the resulting corner, it's nodded on eventually to Alderweireld, who scores. And we're 2-1 up. But then to put the game to bed after a very, very shaky performance, Son with an absolute rocket from outside the box. He's absolutely whipped that around the defender, around the goalkeeper, into the net. Very nice strike from Son Heung-min. And 3 points, another 3-1 win in the first game of the season. And that will conclude the game. Alright, that's the end of our first game of the season. Oh, United went and beat City 2-0 away on the first game of the season. There you go. But we win 3-1. Really do need to do a bit of work. Silva came on, didn't really do anything. Schul came on and did a lot. He was very good at the back. We witnessed Silva's first minutes on the pitch. What do you make of his debut? I'll say he must give his all. He did well despite the circumstances. Yeah, there you go. Coming out of preseason, we had high hopes that Ariel would be a regular in the team. Really? And his performance was a letdown? He was actually one of our better players in that game. What the hell? He'll gain his self-confidence. Why not? Why didn't we see Winks play today? Simple, because I didn't play him. You stupid idiot. Well, I want to say why ask me this, but it will make them upset. So I'll just say the team comes first. I don't know why. I don't know why that makes him happy. That's basically saying that he's not good enough for the team. And then you could look at it from other views, but yeah, whatever. There's our first game against Norwich done. That was so frustrating because we were so bad in that game. I swear to God, we have to improve. That was shocking. I can't even put it to words how bad that performance was, guys. It was seriously bad. I mean, if we don't step our game up, if we make those performances, even against the likes of Everton, West Ham, Bournemouth, we'll lose. Imagine against the likes of Chelsea, Man City, Leicester, Liverpool. We will get eaten alive. But that's the first game of the season done. I think we might get this Bournemouth one out of the way, and then we will call it a day, huh? So, guys, we're going to be using our full-strength starting 11, hoping for a much better performance. We're going to sim this one. Silva starts, Schuler starts. Let's hope for 3 points. And we win 5-0. Jeez Louise. Ericsson, Son, and Kane getting on the score sheet. I think we were always going to win that when Bournemouth's number 10's name is Lasagna. There you go. 5-0. That is much better. 3-1. It wasn't a bad result, but, like, come on, guys. 5-0 is much better than 3-1. There you go. That is hopefully a sign of things to come. Kane with the hat-trick, and so he's on 4 goals in just 2 games. But thank you guys very much for watching episode 13. I mean, I'm finding it hard to keep track, actually. But I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Tottenham Career Mode, most likely. Thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.